poppin' with the squad? It's your boy Amauri. We back with another one, and we got the weekly Nerdcore recap, so let's get right into it. Dave D and Delta D's teamed up with Hastic to give us an absolute banger. This shit was a vibe. I was nodding my head a few seconds in, and I never stopped. The laid-back production reminded me of something Wale would hop on, and they both, all three of them, killed it. Dave D came through sliding, which is why I like him. I really appreciated his verse on the XXL Freshman's Nerdcore Cypher, so I was really expecting him to come with that heat on this follow-up. And of course, Delta D's, who's been nice, sliding all over the place, hopping on tracks from multiple people, he did his thing, and so did Hastic. This is probably one of my favorite tracks of the week, if I'm being honest. It was just an absolute vibe, and I'm still bumping that. And then we had Slick, and as always, Slick and the Otaku Underworld gang came with the heat. They brought us more of that classic anime drill rap, which I enjoyed. They definitely came on that Black Air Force energy this week, and they delivered us a Berserk track. Need I say more? I mean, what I found most enjoyable, to be honest, was the singing. All three opened their verses singing, which, you know, I don't think I've really heard Slick singing too much, so that was a pleasant surprise, and I think it actually worked really well with the track. I think it added to it for me. So this is another great one this week. Go ahead and check that one out. And then, of course, we have the homie Free Soul drop, and he dropped a Demon Slayer rap, which Dave D was featured on along with Jamar Rose. Dave D getting around. I see he's doing his rounds. I really like to see that, but this was a straight bar fest. I was literally just the entire song making that stank face that I make. You know that one stank face. Yeah, anyways, the beat is hard. Everybody came with it. This was a really solid song. I enjoyed it. And then speaking of Jamar Rose, we had Jamar Rose dropping his own Black Clover themed track along with Peace King. This was an interesting track to me personally. The first verse started off kind of slow in my opinion, and it honestly lost a little bit of my attention. However, once that second verse and the back and forth between the two kicked in, I was in there, bro. They had me. This is a style I don't think I've seen from Jamar before, so I was surprised to that end, but it worked. I want to see more of this melodic Jamar Rose tip in here. I really want to see that more incorporated more into his aggressive verses. I feel like that would be an interesting yin yang to have in a song, especially, you know, once he gets it down and mastered and all that. Shout out to Jamar Rose and Peace King for this one. Now we have Rustage, and Rustage just been on a different wavelength from everybody so far this year. Like, after dropping Stressed Out back in January, I want to say, it feels like Rustage just hopped on another plane. He's been on another level, another plane of existence. Like, this man has not stopped, and honestly, I feel like I've seen not just growth, but, like, development into his own so much in these last 6 months, and it's crazy. Every time I hear a Rustage track, I find myself surprised at how much character, how much ferocity, how much of just him I can feel coming out of that song. It feels like he's genuinely having fun. It feels like he's genuinely taking his craft seriously. It feels like he's not taking it too seriously, and it feels like he's not letting the world get to him. And I appreciate that. That's literally all I could ask for, is for him to enjoy doing what he does. Yeah, shout out to Rustage, man. Rustage been a different beast, yo. He just damn near untouchable up there with DPS so far this year. So, all that being said, Rustage teamed up with a Japanese artist, Top Hat Hyo. I'm sorry if I messed that up. But they teamed up for an a la carte Helsing rap called Blood. They both delivered. I thoroughly enjoyed hearing the Japanese rapping as well as hearing Rustage's rapping. I think they both came together and fit the track really well. I really wish there would have been subtitles for the Japanese verse, because even I, who studied Japanese in the past, I felt myself like, huh? So that was my only criticism. Dope song. Go check it out. Support Rustage. So we had Zach B. He did Headshot with Breeton Boy. And what more can I say about Zach B? It feels like every time he raps, he's able to capture me. He's able to keep my attention. It seems like he's really able to put himself into any anime character that he chooses to rap about, and able to bring out those feelings, the emotions, the thoughts behind the character. And I love it. I really love it. This time, it's no different. I really like the idea that he had Breeton Boy on the hook. Breeton Boy didn't have a verse, which I was surprised at. I was expecting Breeton to have a verse, but just hearing him on the chorus was interesting. It really wasn't my favorite, though, if I'm being honest with you. I'm really just not a fan of those repeating hooks. Yeah, maybe some ad libs, maybe some breaking the beat, a little bit extra on that section just to add to it. It just felt kind of bare to me. But overall, I really liked the song. Zach delivered. Like I said, I really like the combination of Zach and Breeton Boy. Just wish there was a little bit more there. But still a dope song, so go support. We also had Ham Sandwich giving us Rhyme Devil, which is a Tanya the Evil rap. Yeah, if y'all haven't seen the saga of Tanya the Evil, then I'm gonna need y'all to go watch that. Shit is banging. Anyways, dope song. Ham, of course, coming with the bars, coming with the flows. That's just what Ham does. That's just how he do. I think this was the right choice. I think this pairing of the anime and the style that he chose just fit hand in hand. Tanya is one of those anime that you just like seeing stuff blow up, and Ham Sandwich is one of those rappers where you just love hearing him rap about shit, and you know it's gonna be a banger. So yeah, go check it out. You know, nothing too out of the ordinary here. Loved it though. Go support him. And then, since we talking about the Loop Gang real quick, we got Breeton Boy. Breeton Boy teamed up with Ty Wild and finally dropped an AMV for Level Up. If you guys haven't checked out Breeton's project, spoiler alert, please go check that out. Homie did some dope songs on there. That being said, I really did like Level Up. I forgot how much of a banger that song was. But of course, we had Ty Wild sliding on the beat. And to be honest, I think this was a good choice for, you know, what is it, your second, third week back. It just came with that energy and that aggressiveness that matches the I'm back kind of mentality. So I really enjoyed it. Shout out to Breeton and Ty for that. Go check it. And then what is Cypher news? We had Frivolous Shar over here giving us a Legend of Korra cipher. This one focused on the Bayfongs. Yeah, we talking about Toph and all those other ones, okay? But we already know Toph is just the most important, the only one that really matters. Anyways, I got sidetracked. It was dope. It put a smile on my face. I honestly forgot how many were in that family, so I was kind of chuckling to myself throughout. But also, I just have to, if I got to keep it real with you, like, it didn't get me as excited. I felt this was more of a fun thing, and I felt like I wanted to be more excited for it. Some verses hit harder than others. Overall, it was okay to me. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't super fantastic great. Shout out to Frivolous Shara, though, for doing this cipher. And like I said, I really had a lot of fun listening to it. It really put a smile on my face. And then we had Cam Steady delivering to us his Pokemon villain cipher. I think it was dope, but it felt lacking for me personally. I listened to it, and by the end, I was kind of left feeling unfulfilled. This was not my favorite cipher from Cam Steady. Still, I gotta shout out the man for consistently throwing out dope ciphers that are actually dope and with replay value, and that don't just seem, you know, put together for namesake. This man actually knows what he's doing. This just wasn't the one for me. Still, shout out to everybody that was on it. They did their things. Game Boy Jones, Definitely had the best verse, hands down. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. We also had Divide Music teaming up with Maguire, and must I say, two of my favorite vocals in the entirety of the nerdcore scene. I honestly didn't think their vocals would mesh as well as they did. Like, it felt like two sides of the same coin, and I loved how Divide's voice and vocals acted more like a calm, collected Shikamaru, collecting his thoughts, recomposing himself. And then you have Maguire, who comes in just kind of with this more angry feeling, more with a gut-wrenching realization that, no pun intended, life ain't always black and white. This, along with the Dave D track, are probably my top tracks of the week. Just like I said, I always love hearing the vocals from Divide Music, but this one just felt like he stepped his writing game up a whole nother level. We had Schwabity teaming up with Connor Quest and Rustage, all three of them delivering what I thought were some pretty disgusting verses. Like, jeez, they went in. Connor Quest with his flows, and then, of course, we had Rustage and Schwabity just going in like they always do. I really enjoyed the verses, but to be honest, not my favorite beat selection from Schwabity. In my opinion, it just didn't fit as well as it could have with this whole theme of the three admirals, considering what we know about them, considering, this portrayal we have of them. I would have expected something a little bit more cold, harsh, a little bit more trap-oriented, I guess. But overall, I think all three of them did their thing. The beat by itself, I think, is dope. Just didn't really fit this song. Also, if I'm being real, I really wasn't a fan of the hook. That hook kind of just... Yeah, I feel like I said this in this video already, but, I'm just not a fan of those repeating hooks like that. Just wasn't it for me. But, shout out to Schwabity. Like I said, all the verses were dope. The beat itself was dope. The song was dope. So, go support him, form your own opinions. I want to hear what y'all have to say. He did ask for some criticism, so that's what this is for me. And, yeah. And then last but not least, we had the homie Delta D's. Delta D's, homie. This man, he dropped a Shield Hero song, okay? So, first off, shout out to Shield Hero. Dope anime. Season 2 coming in the fall, I think. Anyways, he was Naofumi. It was called Egregious, and this shit hit. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was, maybe I was expecting something different. Maybe I just haven't heard enough of Delta, but dear God, this shit hit different. I was into it literally from the moment the verse started, and I was with it the entire song. Shout out to Delta. He's been sliding recently. He's been everywhere with everyone. So this man's really been on his grind, and I see it paying off. The man is nice. All right, go check this one out. Okay, that was your weekly Nerdcore recap. Would love to know how you guys felt about these songs. So go ahead, go check them out. Drop down to the comments. Let me know what your favorite track of the week was. Let me know what your favorite verse was, favorite bar was. Let me know if there's someone or some song I missed. Let me know what you guys think about these types of videos as a whole. What you guys would love to see out of them. What more you would like to see. What less you would like to see. Alright? Hit that like button if you like this video. And of course, hit that sub button if you want to, join the SQUA. And then, of course, hit that notification bell as well so you can stay up to date with the new that we are dropping daily, alright? Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. I'm gone.